Hey, it's Angie with News OK. I'm here at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art for their new exhibit called George Nelson, Architect, Writer, Designer, and Teacher. An interesting exhibit, and this man, George Nelson, has had a lot of influence on many people in different areas. Up until now, even though he passed away in 1986, he is still having a lot of influence. A lot of his items are right here in Oklahoma City. We're going to talk to Jennifer about this. This is a great exhibit. Tell us about it.
Thank you. Well, we are very excited to be the first North American venue for George Nelson, Architect, Writer, Designer, Teacher. And as the title suggests, those are only 4 titles given to him, but he could have really encompassed so much more. He is a trained architect, received his degree from Yale, but he understood and began writing about interiors and particularly the home. He designs and assists in clocks, as well as fireplace accessories, storage units, the bubble lamps that you'll see in the exhibit, as well as office furniture, which became a very hot item in the marketplace in the 1960s with the growth of industry and so many businesses needing more office space and for new employees.
There's like 4 stages in this exhibit, is that right?
Yes, it's set up in a sense thematically, and the first part is actually devoted to his work as an exhibition designer. He not only tried to further his ideas in writings, but he also had the opportunity to put those ideas in its fabrication stage in an exhibition in Moscow in 1959 during the Cold War. And so this became really a look at American design and how the world was viewing America as at the forefront. You'll see seating as well as an area devoted to the home as well as the office. Bubble lamps are they're really a fascinating part of the exhibit because they are still in production today, and anyone can purchase a bubble lamp themselves. But really what George Nelson was doing was looking at other design as well. He was influenced by Scandinavian design of the lamps made out of silk. But these lamps we have are actually made out of sprayable plastic, which is then adhered to a wire frame and spun on a pedestal very, very fast. And the Marshmallow Sofa really became a iconic design by George Nelson. It embodies so much more than just a regular sofa that we would consider, but what he did was took round circles and made them as individual seat cushions.
And there's another chair that's very famous?
Yes, and you can also see the coconut chair. The coconut chair, it gets its name from this idea that it is a portion of a shell resembling a coconut. It's interesting how he blurs the lines of what a traditional chair is and forms that as into all one piece. So there's no wrong way to sit in a coconut chair. There is a daybed. We have several other the thin edge bed as well, but the sofa bed was supposed to be a multi-use piece that could be used in a living room, but also be used as a bed if you had guests to come over. And so these pieces were all meant to be adaptable to any interior. What you'll notice, the most fascinating part about these clocks is that there are no numbers. So George Nelson truly believed that I think the numbers would take away from the actual design of a clock. Several of them are still produced today.
It's a piece of art.
Exactly. You can actually purchase one in our museum store as well. We have several of the items for sale in the store, so you can take home a piece of George Nelson design for your home today.
Now, there's much more. We don't want to give it all away because you need to come up here to the Oklahoma City Museum of Art and check this out yourself. It's amazing how much influence he's had on modern designs as well. So for more information, if people want information about ticketing and hours and all of that, where do they go?
Please visit our website, which is okcmoa.com. And of course, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and you can hear all of our updated news daily.
Yes. And you have some events and things like that associated to this exhibit going on as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.